Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. I was inspired by Spirit to do a reading, and as I was pulling the cards and laying them out, for some reason I felt that this should be a video reading. So I'm going to make it a quick one because it's only 4 cards. So I'll start with showing you the cards that came out. So the first one that came out was Hunger Moon. You got the number 29 up there, which turns into 11, so your spirit guides are with you. Balance came out second. That number is 19. That comes to a 10. You're closing out cycles. And then came out Gratitude. That has 23. That becomes a 5, so there's change happening. And Patience. Patience has 36, which becomes a 9, which is wisdom, fulfillment, stuff like that. First thing I notice is we have a moon cycle going on here, for sure. Could be a full month. Could be a calendar lunar year. I get the feeling that you're being watched. In the back of the Gratitude corner, we have a lady standing here. She's dressed all pretty, but if you look at her face, she doesn't look too happy. She's kind of like, what are you doing over there? You know, even though she looks like she might be a healer. I don't know, that face, something about that face and that posture makes me think. And then also here on the Hunger Moon, you don't notice it. You have to have that intuitiveness, otherwise you're going to miss it. But right here, there's a body peeking out behind the moon there. Somebody's watching you. Somebody might be going through your stuff. Watch who you trust. But it looks like this is a result of something you're doing. You've changed something. You've come into balance. You're still a little unclear of certain things, but you've balanced at least something. And grateful. And I see an older hand here and a younger hand here, so maybe there's a conflict going on in your life with certain people. You feel isolated, even though you're surrounded by many. Somebody's watching you in that circle. It's taken you a while to come to this conclusion. It looks like you're making a decision whether to go through the door or not. You're thinking about how to do this. Now you might be holding back because of the person in the back there. Or maybe this has to do with the gratitude. Maybe there's something that you need to do first before you can walk through the door. But somebody's watching you very closely. But you're doing good work, and that's why they're watching you. They're watching you because you're changing things in your life, and they're not necessarily comfortable with these changes because they have their own healing to do. But you don't seem too bothered by that right now. Maybe it affected you more before you made these changes, and maybe now you've come into some of your power. You've taken back some of your power, even though they're still clouding your judgment. You've taken back some of your power, and you're grateful that you've been able to do that, but they're not. They're not. But keep howling at the moon. Keep showing your power. Keep showing your independence. Keep changing your cycle. End it out. Keep the changes coming because they're positive for you. And don't worry. You will step through the door. You just have to have patience with yourself and trust your guides because they're with you. The skies are all clear. The skies are all clear in here except for the one like your brain. Everything else is clear around that. Full moon is perfectly clear and the doorway is perfectly clear. So you have nothing obstructing you but you, and so you're going to get there. You have a few more steps to take, but that's okay. Take your time with yourself. Take your time with yourself. Be gentle on yourself, because I feel like this is new for you. I feel like maybe you're an older person who religion may have clouded your judgment and now in certain things. Or maybe it was the hierarchy of family that held you back. Either way, you're coming into a new time. You're changing the cycles. You're making it better for the good. There may be, like I said, there's definitely people watching you. There's definitely people watching you. But that's okay. You just stay in your power. You keep walking your course, and they're in the background. They're already in the background, so they can't do anything to you. It's clear your guides got you, and everything else is going to be all right. So just stick to your guns and know that it'll be okay. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can message me. If you have a preference, maybe you don't like the videos much, you prefer the written ones and would like to see more of those, then let me know and I can definitely do that. You can check me out on TikTok, you can check me out on Instagram, and you can check me out on YouTube and Facebook. I do not have Twitter. I also will not reach out to you, ever. I am a projector. If you want something, you have to come to me. You have to ask me. I won't come to you ever. So don't trust any scammers. I'm the only Dark Night healing as it stands right now. So if anyone out there is trying to fake me, then it's not me, because I'm not reaching out to nobody. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. And we'll see you again next time at Dark Night Healing.